Good day, everyone, and thanks for joining us here in the charts. You are tuned into the Market Beast, your fellow compadres here. Guys, we're going to take a look at Zoom. Looks like the buyers have stepped into the market here as of recently. I'm going to go over a few things to make sure that we're all on the same page as to what's going on in the markets. And of course, if you're just joining us, welcome. It's really simple how we understand this. We're looking for support and resistance and patterns to determine the market's direction. That's it. So if that piques your interest, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified where we see the markets going before it happens. And of course, support the channel. Engage in the comment section. Leave an appropriate thumb. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, guys. We appreciate your support. So again, we're going to get into this. It looks like we got a really nice close on Zoom. And let's not waste time, guys. Let's dive right into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today is December the 10th, 2020. And the previous close of Zoom is going to be $397.96. It's up about 3.2% for the day. Okay. All right, I actually wanted to start on the daily candles. This is cranking on down to the daily candles. And if you guys are just joining us, we've had this box on the chart here for quite some time, starting in November the 9th. All of this little clustered area price action we've been paying attention to just to determine whether or not the buyers are actually going to step in here and turn this short-term downtrend, potentially long-term downtrend, back to an uptrend. Okay, it is still definitely within an overall uptrend, but what we're waiting to see is if the sellers are going to get the price below this $375 level, because if they are successful in breaking below that level, then yeah, the sellers are still in control here in this short-term trend that started in about October the 19th, here at about topping out at about $575-ish, okay? So let's be clear, the sellers are still in the market. I think they are interested in breaking below this $375 level. The real question is, will the buyers allow them to break that level and continue this short-term trend, potentially long-term trend to the downside? We just have to wait and see what's going to happen with the price. Now, interestingly, I think it's pretty clear. I think it's pretty obvious here on the chart that the buyers definitely stepped in here within this rectangular range and captured the price, okay? Now, it's important for us to understand whether or not the buyers are going to have enough buying interest in this range to propel this price back to the upside. It does start to, it is still looking a little bit dark for me. I still have my same price targets. I'm going to stick to my guns, and I do think the price has the potential to make it to, possibly even through, the $431 level at the top of this box, okay? Because again, the guys, support resistance is all we pay attention to in this. And obviously, if you can see here, there's been a few activity spikes at the top of this line. We got a breakthrough here, rejection back down, and then they actually pushed through and was quickly rejected right back down within this box, okay? So since the price action is still within this box, then the previous level of resistance is going to be back at the top of this box until the buyers have enough momentum to break through and stay above the top of this box, potentially use it as support if it breaks through there. But the one level that we've been talking about ever since September 24th is this $475 level. The buyers need to break above and stay above this level to continue this overall uptrend in Zoom. Zoom is still perfectly confined within an uptrend, but things are getting a little bit critical out there. Zoom buyers really need to step up and crank things up and get the price to make a higher high. Let's just focus in on this small range one more time just to make sure that we understand that the buyers have captured the price here in this small range, again, starting at about November the 9th. The buyers potentially still have control here. Well, they do have control as long as the price does not break below the bottom of that box, again, at about $375. Very quickly, let's just pull up the path here so that we're all on the same page. At $375, starting at this candle down here at about November the 10th. Guys, hit the like button if you enjoy the content so far. Let's make sure that we're all on the same page, guys. Let's pull up the path. This is the low, okay? We're just looking for higher highs and higher lows to verify an uptrend, okay? So the low is there. We went up, high, down, higher low, up, higher high. And right now, the buyers are just trying to figure out, where is this higher low going to be? Is it going to be right here where we previously bounced at about $384-ish? Are the buyers going to step in here, possibly go up to this line, maybe get a rejection, and get a quick recovery? I mean, whatever it has to do, the buyers have to do, they got to get the price above $475. I know it sounds like a broken record. I keep saying that, but it is imperative that they get the price above that level and stay above it to continue this overall uptrend again, because if not, the sellers are going to smell blood in this market and they're going to step in very aggressively, guys. So be mindful of that if you are long above $500, because again, guys, I'm noticing that the amount of sell volume has not entered the market just yet. And I'm noticing that the players who have entered their positions at near or above $500, they're still not shaken out of the market just yet. And I think that's what the sellers are trying to do. That's why they're continuing to maintain this short-term, potentially long-term downtrend. They're trying to get them to shake them out of their position. So I'm pretty sure as soon as that $375 level breaks down, if it breaks below $375, you'll see some real selling volume come into the markets. And I'm pretty sure there will be a lot of buyers to step into the market to potentially capture that price, rescuing everything here at about $282. I'm not saying the price is going to get that low, but this is kind of like a wild card scenario, so to speak. If the price does break down below $375, I would expect to see some very aggressive buying at about $282. I'm talking a V-shaped recovery, and there will be nothing to stop Zoom from going up to the upside and potentially breaking into new highs on this instrument. If that happens in a short period of time, I would of course have to revisit the charts just to look at the candlesticks and the volume to verify that there is a true turnaround in the markets. Again, we're ahead of ourselves saying that it's going to break down because it hasn't done that yet, but I definitely want to kind of paint this scenario, get everyone in preparation. If this $375 level breaks, there is still hope in this trend if the price is gone down to $282, and that, I mean, the buyers will step in with a lot of buying interest, and that will be enough to possibly break through that $475 level and potentially even make new highs in a very short period of time, and very aggressive, I must add, as well. Pure speculation, guys. Let's keep our eyes on this price. I still have the same price targets of about $431. Let's see how the price action responds to that level if it gets that high, but we're still within this range, guys. There's really not much for us to do other than to pay attention to the candlesticks and see how much control the buyers have within this small range here as they've been consolidating a distribution, one or the other. And let's just see how this plays out, if it's going to break out to the upside, 431, or to the downside, 375. That's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Leave an appropriate thumb just below the video there. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. We put out a lot of content on this symbol, on the alternative markets, Bitcoin, if you guys are into altcoins. Don't miss out on that. Hit the bell so that you guys will have that information as soon as it comes out. And that's it for now, guys. Take care of yourselves. I truly appreciate your time. You guys stepping in, hitting that like button. Thanks for supporting the channel, guys. We're going to talk very soon. Take care of yourselves, and bye for now.